Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And if you thought HellsDevil wasn't real, then I'm here to disappoint you. And in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the ultimate beginner's guide to the new champion Vladimir. Let me just say, this champion is ridiculous. The amount of combos this champion has alone is just ludicrous. I don't know how long this video is going to be. You can find timestamps in the description if you just want to skip to the combos part, the tips and tricks part, the build part, the rune part, any part, okay? I do want to remind you guys, I am doing a skin giveaway. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video. So first of all, the passive. Very nice and simple. Gains ability power equal to a percentage of health and bonus health, okay? Basically, you look at how much health you have right now, 3,100. 4.5%, you're going to take 4.5% of that, which is going to be around like 1% is 31, around like 120 ability power. So you will get that as a bonus. And yes, Rabadon's death cap will further improve that bonus, okay? So the more health you get, so if you buy a Warmog, for example, you're going to be getting around 35 ability power from the Warmog, which is of course really, really good. And then on the opposite side as well, you get bonus health equal to 120% of your ability power. Both effects do not mutually stack, but what this means is now I have 489 ability power, 120% of that, which is around 600, is going to be added to my health. This is of course amazing. This is amazing. Right? Like the more ability power you get, the more health you get. The more health you get, the more ability power you get. It both correlates with each other. This will result in crazy late game stats. Really, really tanky, as in like a lot of HP, and really a lot of ability power as well. So now let's talk about the abilities. First ability. It says a lot, but I'm going to simplify it for you guys. Okay, I'm not going to read through the whole thing because it's a little bit confusing, but it's quite easy. So if you do want to read through the details, of course you can right here. But let me just explain how this ability works. You can see the bar under my HP. Okay, you see that bar, the white bar? Like look, if I use this ability, you stack up this bar. In the beginning, it's going to be at 0 stacks. When you use the ability once, you get 1 stack. And then when you use it a second time, you get another stack. So what does this ability do? First of all, let's see what the hell this ability does. It doesn't cost any mana or any HP to cast the abilities. I want to say though, Vladimir doesn't have any mana. Almost all of his abilities cost HP. Look, for example, this, you see, I'm doing damage to myself. You see that? I'm doing damage to myself. The ult doesn't cost any HP, but the second and the third abilities, you can see, they cost HP. So what does the first ability do? Bloop! It does damage and it heals you up. Very, very nice in the early stages of the game to just poke the enemy. Vladimir is a late game champion, but this one ability right here, bloop, in the lane, you can utilize it to damage the enemy and heal up. So let's now talk about what the bar does, okay, under your HP. Right now you can see the bar is at half. When I use the ability twice, you can see now I get bonus movement speed and then it stops. What else do you get? When the bar is red, now, boom, it does bonus damage. Not only does it do bonus damage, it will also heal you up a lot more. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take some damage. The normal one heals you up for like 274, and boom, this one is like huge. The healing is huge from the empowered one. So it's incredibly important to pay attention to the stacks. As you can see, you have around, it says how many, you have 2.5 seconds to use the empowered one. You get bonus movement speed, and then you have 1, 2.5, and then you can use it very, very quickly. Make sure you use the empowered one. That's the important thing. So there are a few details about this ability, but they're not that important. But you can read through it again if you want to. Second ability, sinks into a blood pool, becoming untargetable for 2 seconds. Being untargetable is basically like Fizz third ability, or like Evelyn's ultimate. So basically, if an enemy Camille ults me, I can dodge it like this. If a Zed ults me, I can dodge his stuff like this. If a Fizz ults me, I can dodge his Shark like this. This is a huge ability. If a turret shoots at me, I can dodge it like this. Huge ability right here. So what else does this ability do? You gain movement speed. Take a look. I gain movement speed. Okay? You're untargetable and you gain movement speed. It gradually decays. So while the blood pool is active, enemies within the blood pool take damage every 0.5 seconds. And this damage goes up the more health you have. The more AP you have, the more health you have. So, you know, you see how it all directly correlates with each other. So you don't have to actually buy health items to increase the damage. You will increase the damage with AP items as well. So they take damage and they're slowed by 40%. Also, you restore health equal to 15% of the damage you deal. So let's take a look. You can use this, boom. Look, I'm healing up from the damage. Of course, the more enemies you hit, the more you're gonna heal up. The point of this ability is not to do damage or anything like that. There are really 2 points of this ability. The first one is to avoid abilities. For example, the enemy Fizz ulted me, boom, instant second ability. The second point of this ability, and this is the more beautiful one, is engaging on the enemy. You can combo this ability very, very beautifully with other abilities, which I'm going to be talking about later on in the video. But you see, engaging, you'll end up right in the middle of the enemies. So like this ability can be used to engage on the enemies as well. Now let's talk about the third ability. This ability costs HP as well. It costs 8% of your HP. This one costs 20% of your current HP, by the way. You charge it up to 1.5 seconds. The longer you charge it up, the more HP you lose, as you can see. I lost 252 right there. And if you do it instantly, it's 63 right now, depending on your HP, of course. It's a little bit weird because this one is 20% of your current HP. This one, I believe, is 8% of your maximum HP. As you can see, it never changes. But this one will cost you less. The lower HP you are, the less it will cost you. And in case you guys were wondering, no, you cannot kill yourself. If you're too low HP, these abilities are not gonna cost anything anymore. As you can see, if I'm very, very low, it's not gonna kill me. This one is just gonna take me lower and lower and lower and lower, but it's not gonna kill you, as you can see. It's just gonna cost less and less and less. But you do have to be a little bit careful, as you can see. You will get to very low amounts of HP. So yeah, the third ability, you can charge it up. So, and what it does is, the second part does damage. Quite a lot of damage, as you can see. Boom. This ability doesn't heal you, by the way. Every ability heals you up, except for the third ability. So be very wary of that. You can use the third ability and then use your... Oh, I'm talking about combos already. No. But, okay. You can... I'll talk about combos later. This ability just does damage and slows the enemies. Incredibly powerful ability in a team fight. Can you imagine slowing everyone within this radius and just doing a lot of damage to them? Now that's what the ability does. Now let's talk about the ultimate. This one is a little bit complicated, but let me try to simplify it for you guys too. Infects a certain area with a toxic plague that infects any enemy that are hit for 4 seconds. So take a look. This is the area and this enemy is infected, okay? After 4 seconds, the plague explodes. It will do damage to all infected targets. Take a look. If I hit it on multiple enemies, boom. After 4 seconds, boom, it does damage and it healed me up. So it does damage. And the damage gets increased by... So let me say this correctly so you guys understand this. It does bonus magic damage to the target equal to 10% of the damage taken by the target when they were infected. Let me explain. So this enemy right here is infected right now for 4 seconds. It does 499 damage, as you can see. However, if I attack this enemy a few times, it now did 597 damage. It did around 98 more damage. It got increased by 10% of all the damage that I did. So like, look right here, damage, you see this is all damage. The game will take 10% of that damage and do it as magic damage extra after your ultimate. It's not only gonna work on your damage. All of your allies that damage, you know, the enemies that are infected, are gonna increase the damage afterwards. So you can see how this can be incredibly powerful with a champion like a Katarina, an Amumu, a full AP Malphite, you know? Like you use your ultimate, Katarina goes in, she ults, and then your ult will explode and do massive damage. Because all of that damage that the Katarina did to the enemy, you're gonna do 10% of that afterwards as well. So that's a little bit explained what the ultimate does. So another thing the ultimate does as well. The first infected enemy champion will heal you up. And then any other infected enemy champion will heal you up for 40%. So it's not going to be like insane. Well, it is actually going to be insane. If you hit like 3 or 4 or 5 enemies with it, it's going to heal you up to full HP basically. So now let's talk about a few combos right here. A combo that I really love is like a very safe combo, like first ability and then second ability. This is a little bit of a disgusting combo. If you have a lot of damage, you can use this to run away. Be wary though, this is actually gonna cost you HP. You can also use this if you're waiting in a bush and an enemy face checked. First ability, second ability, and you run away. This is like a bit of a poking. This is poking, you know? You're gonna damage yourself too. Be wary of that. Like, I wanna say, you're literally damaging yourself with this. So it will be way better if you do this when you have the empowered first ability. You know what I mean? Because look, if I have the empowered first ability, it's gonna heal me up a lot. It will heal you up a lot and you can take the damage. Especially if you're very low HP, this combo becomes incredibly powerful. Let me show you why this combo is very powerful when you're low HP. So when you're very low HP, like this, and I get my empowered first ability, take a look. You can see if you poke the enemy with an empowered first ability and then use your second ability, you're gonna heal up a lot more than the damage that the second ability does to yourself. By the way guys, if you're enjoying this video and you like this mustache, make sure you give this video a like, it really supports the channel. Also, I'm gonna be streaming on Kick tomorrow instead of uploading a YouTube video. I'm gonna start my stream on YouTube a little bit and then I'll continue the entire stream on Kick. Next combo. Okay, so you can use your third ability and flash. Okay, you can do that. Third ability, and then right when it explodes, you flash. A very strong engage. You can also use third ability and then second ability. Remember when I told you that you can engage on the enemy with your second ability? So third ability, second ability, you can go in and then boom, it explodes on them. Be very careful again, because this will cost you HP. As you can see, third ability, second ability, it will cost you more HP than it heals up. So be careful. What you can do as well to engage is first ability, third ability, second ability. So first ability, third ability, second ability. If you're a little bit closer to the enemy, it's basically the same. However, this time you do it like this. And of course, yet again, the empowered first ability will be a lot more powerful. Because what you can do is empowered first ability, third ability, second ability, go in. You're going to heal up like crazy. You'll heal up like crazy. And I'm not even using my ultimate yet, by the way. So now let's talk about the one-shot combo. I wrote everything down. Give me a break with this one, because these combos are gonna start to get a little bit hard. So you want to stack up your bloodthirst, which is the first ability. Third ability. So this is what you want to do. Stack it up. This, 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 and this. Oh my god, wait. So third ability, first ability, ultimate, and then your third ability will explode. This is the one-shot combo. Oh my god, let me do this correctly for you guys. I think I messed it up. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, I see. So when you use your third ability, you cannot use your first ability. You need to use your first ability first and then your third ability. Because if you use your third ability and your first ability, it instantly procs your third ability. So the way you need to do this combo is use your first ability, get the empowered first ability. Look, third ability, ult. Oh my god, what a crazy champion. Your ultimate also cancels your third ability. Oh my god, what a crazy champion. The combos are so hard. So what you have to do, you have to stack your third ability first and then you can do your ultimate. So let's do it again. Third ability, proc the third ability, and then you... Oh my good lord. What a crazy champion. You're gonna have to figure out that combo yourself, because that is one of the hardest combos to pull off correctly. Because you have to time it really fast. Because look, boom, boom, boom. There it is. That's the combo. That is the combo right there. That's what it is. And then of course afterwards you can use your second ability as well. The reason you have to time it correctly, let me tell you, because you only have a little bit of time. You have 2.5 seconds when you're empowered with your first ability, and you want to use the empowered first ability. So take a look. First ability, third ability. Now my first ability is empowered. Oh my god, I just learned another thing about this champion. During your third ability, your bloodline doesn't run out. Look, I actually didn't even know that. Look, wait, let me show you. Third ability, it slows it down. Look, it doesn't say that in the ability. That's why I didn't know. But these are like, there are little secrets apparently in the champion. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, but this makes the combos even crazier. Because now, oh dear lord. So you use it, you get the empowered one, you can even ult, third ability, and then first ability. Oh my god, that is a ridiculous combo. Because you need to remember, your third ability apparently slows down this bar. So it gives you more time to have the empowered first ability. Wow! Ridiculous! This is crazy! So you can even go in from super far away, like this. You just use your ultimate, this one, and you flash in. There's infinite combo possibilities. Let me actually give you a really nice combo right here. If you're very low HP and you still want to go in and you have a stasis, I have a really good combo for you guys right here. Let me show you. So you want to stack up your Bloodthirster again. Like you pretty much always want to enter a fight with one stack. You can of course stack your Bloodthirster on jungle camps and stuff like that as well, as you can see. But I want to, wait, let me. So just so you know, you can stack it up on jungle camps, you can stack it up on minions, you can stack it up on anything, on the dragon. So make sure before you go into a fight, you stack it up. Like you really want to stack it up to one stack. And then when you go in, let me check this combo right here. So you stack up your Bloodthirster, you ult, third ability, second ability, empowered first ability, stasis. Okay, let's see if I can pull this one up. This is the combo you want to do if you want to all in and if you're low HP. So you wanna get the empowered one, ult, third ability, second ability, you can stasis right here. Then after the stasis, first ability empowered, because apparently, and I didn't know this either, your stasis slows down the timer as well. Is that really true? Good lord, why does it not say that anywhere in the champion? It doesn't actually say anything about that. It literally doesn't say anything, but it's true. It is how it works. So just so you know, when you use stasis, when you use stasis or when you use your third ability, you have a longer time duration to cast that ability. There are more combos. Obviously, there are more combos. I tested something else as well. You can't use your first ability and your ultimate. Like, this doesn't work. You have to ult first. As you can see, all of the enemies took the same damage. If you have to ult first, boom, boom. This is how you have to do the combo. So if you want to do fast damage, the way you do fast damage with your ultimate, and if you're close, like if you don't have to do some fancy engagement with your third ability, you use your ultimate third ability. Actually, you have to get your bloodline first. Wait a minute. Ultimate third ability, first ability, second ability. And then your second ability, you can either stay within the enemies or you can run away. So let me do it again. You get your bloodline up, ultimate third ability, first ability, and then you can run away. The first one was aggressive, the second one was running away. Keep in mind, however, when you do this ultimate combo, you're gonna heal up a lot. If you, like, all you really have to do with this champion is hit multiple enemies, with your ultimate. Because you're gonna heal up like crazy. That's really all you have to do. Even if I'm very low HP. Let's say I'm approaching this fight from here, okay? I can even do it in a way where I empower my first ability on a blue buff, for example. Use my second ability to get close. Ult, stasis, and follow up. Let me show you, okay? Like, this is yet again another combo. First ability, second ability so I don't get damaged. Ultimate, stasis. And look at the healing that it gives me. Boom. You see? And after the stasis, of course, I can use my first ability, third ability, etc, etc. So there are countless different kinds of combos you can do with this champion. I only really showed you a few of them. Oh, by the way you want to max your abilities, you want to max your first ability first. Then you want to max your third ability. And then lastly, you want to max your second ability. And of course, always put a point in your ultimate whenever you can. So I tried to figure out a good Vladimir build. You want to go for Boots of Mana. Riftmaker is going to be a core item for this champion, for sure. Rabadon's Deathcap is also going to be a core item because this will further increase your AP with your passive. And then you can take two different approaches. You can either go full AP, so you go Void Staff. Cosmic Drive is phenomenal as well because Vladimir doesn't really have any sort of dashes, so having movement speed is amazing. And also it gives you cooldown reduction. This is quite literally the perfect item for Vladimir. So in the later stages of the game, Cosmic Drive is going to be a really, really good item. Then of course something like an Infinity Orb could be good as well. But I think tankier Vladimir is going to be a bit better. So an Amaran Twin Guard, and then of course a Spirit Visage to increase your healing. A Spirit Visage will increase all healing effects by 30%. Now we're gonna have to see how this build is gonna evolve, because I feel like both are gonna be viable. You know, I feel like it's gonna be like Swain, where you can go full AP, but mixed AP and tank is probably gonna be better. For the runes, 100% Phase Rush. I'm like 100% sure Phase Rush is gonna be the best rune for this champion. If you go full AP and you don't really care about Phase Rush, you can also get Electrocute. Where the hell is Electrocute? Electrocute for the most damage. Electrocute is also really, really good for later game one-shotting. Here you wanna go for the Precision tree, you go for Gathering Storm to the late game. Last Stand is good as well, because even if you're low HP, you're going to be healing up constantly and you want to do more damage when you're low HP. So Last Stand is basically a perfect rune. Here you want to go for Legend Tenacity or Legend Bloodline. Honestly, both runes suck, but you have the Precision tree anyway, so you go Precision tree. And then here, it depends. If you're against a Yasuo or Zed or something laning like that, Bone Plating is going to be really good. Overgrowth is the best late game, of course. Perseverance is good against CC, and then Second Wind would be good against like Orianna or any sort of annoying bullying champion in lane. You will need it as a Vladimir, like you really struggle early on in the game. So that's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed this guide, and man, I kind of look like Braum, a mix of Braum and Akshan or something. Let me know what you guys think about this champion, and I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.